it's Aquila Mariyah here, and I just wanted to come on here and talk about different solo traveling tips. I'm sure there's more than what I'm gonna say, but this is what I got right now. First of all, when it comes to making plans to go somewhere, and this is like my experience of what I dealt with. Try your best not to make set plans so far in advance, because you're gonna meet people on your trips, and maybe you'll meet people that you want to do different things with and what you had planned, or they'll tell you about different things that sound interesting to you, and you might want to go to that instead. You never know. Two, always make your accommodations for the first night that you're there. Again, I don't recommend having set accommodations for like the whole travel time. Sometimes it's like good to do if you're going around like a busy time. I didn't travel to anywhere around like times where it was like high season for the countries that I visited, so I didn't really have to worry about that. But if you're going during high season, like, yes, book your accommodations in advance, because then you probably won't have anywhere to stay. But definitely book the first night, your first night, so that way you have that set and you don't have to worry about anything. You can like have some place where you can like put your bags and stuff down, and then like you can wander and like see the area and see if there's somewhere else you want to go, or if you want to continue to book a few more nights where you are. 3, which technically probably should have been like 1 or 2, but do not catch a flight or make flights for when you are, oh, I'm tripping, that doesn't make sense. Don't book flights where you'll land somewhere, especially in a different country where you don't have like friends or family picking you up. Don't land somewhere at night. Bruh, I've done this when I went to Mexico. Pretty scary. I did this when was that the only time I did it? Did I learn my lesson? Let me think. Hold on. Yeah, so I learned my lesson when it came to being in Mexico at night. I'll do a story time on that. But I was scared, and I thought that the taxi driver was just gonna like leave me where he thought my hostel was, even if it's the cheapest. I always go with the cheapest, and that's how I ended up in that predicament. Now I'm landing places during the day. I don't care if I gotta spend a little extra money. My safety is worth it. Your safety is worth it. Number 4, have different copies of your identity, like a copy of your social, your birth certificate, and your passport, because if you lose your passport, you'll need those to get a new one. I personally haven't used mine yet, but that doesn't mean that I'll never use it, which is why I'll always carry it, because you never know. Number 5, when you ask for directions, like, because in some places, like, I wasn't able to use my phone unless I was on Wi-Fi. When you're asking for directions, ask more than one person, because let me tell you, there's some people that will give you a direction just because they feel bad that they don't know where you're trying to get to, and so they want to give you some information. So ask multiple people and just try to figure out based on that, because I have gotten sent off. Number 1. Number 2, I have asked somebody but then forgot what they said, and like I was going the wrong way anyways when I asked another person, so I had to like turn around. If you're like me and you have bad memory and you forget what they're saying, or you kind of understand them, so you like don't ask them to like translate, just like keep asking people as you go. Like they'll say, oh, go straight, and then you're gonna turn left, then you're gonna turn right. Okay, so as soon as you like go straight and you get to the part where you're supposed to be turning, or you think you're getting closer to where you're supposed to turn, you see somebody else, ask them, make that turn. You see somebody else, ask them again where you're supposed to go. Just keep asking until you get to your destination. Like, don't be afraid to ask, but also like go off your vibe, because you don't want to, like, if you're a solo female traveler, you don't want to make it seem like you don't know where you are to like a guy. Not that safe. So number 6, walk everywhere you go with confidence. Like, have in your head, like, you know what you're doing, you know where you're going, and like you're good. Like, even if you're like worried, like, oh fuck, I'm lost, walk, like, just get to where you're going, but always walk with confidence. It's sexy and nobody will bother you. 7, embrace people that you meet. Always go off your gut feeling, but like, don't be closed off, because I've made a lot of friends like being open, and like that's one of my favorite things about solo traveling, because if you travel with people that you know, you're most likely to click with the people that you know or the person that you're with, instead of branching off and like meeting new people. Like, don't get me wrong, you still can, it's just like less likely, because you feel more comfortable with your person, instead of like embracing the discomfort of like getting to know new people, you know. I also, number 8, stay in hostels. If you're not like, no offense, prissy or bougie like my family is, then stay in a hostel. You'll meet so many people, you'll save money, and it's a good time. I always travel in hostels and stay at hostels, and I haven't regretted it. Number 9, pack light. You may think you need this, you need that. Oh, what if I need this? What if I need that? No. 4 pants, 5 shirts. Or 5 shirts, 5 pants, 4 shirts, whatever. Don't pack more than 5 of anything, okay? Don't do it, because you can wash your clothes at the hostel in a sink. I personally brought like a little thing of detergent. Really didn't have to use it, because everywhere I went they had detergent. But pack light, because when you're like going to different places, you don't want to. My nephew's bus is here. This is kind of weird. Checkout is like at 11, and you still have like your whole day before you like catch a flight, right? You don't want to be carrying around like a heavy backpack. You feel me? You don't want to do that. So if you pack light and only bring what you absolutely need, let me tell you, I packed things that I did not need so many times. I've gotten better and better as I've traveled, but like there's still like those few things where like, yeah, I've needed them, but like I could have lived without them, you know? So those were 9 things that what was it called? Those were 9 tips that I have as a solo traveler, and I hope that it will benefit you guys, and you guys can like use these tips when you're traveling, and like you can focus on having more fun, and you don't make like some of the mistakes that I've made. I haven't really made that many. I don't know, but yeah, but that was because of like videos like this. They've helped me. I definitely have done watch a lot of like travel videos before traveling, so I highly recommend go checking out other people for that. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you have a positive, blissful day or night whenever you're watching this, and be free and see the world. Save up and make sacrifices that you need to make in order to travel. If you don't know, I slept in my car for, I think it was like 3 months, 2 or 3 months, to be able to save up enough money to travel. And then I still only traveled with $400 for 2 months, but I made it. I had to like get the traveling gear and everything like that to like, I don't know. But yeah, make sacrifices, because I have no regrets. I'm a traveler now, and this is what I do. You feel me? Sorry. But yeah, be free, be you, and don't apologize for it. Thank you so much. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.